everyone and welcome to today's video. So today I'm sharing with you my weekly grocery haul as well as some meal ideas and then some little clips at the end of the food I've made throughout the week. So I have actually been to a couple of different supermarkets, I think Coles and Woolworths and maybe Aldi, to get everything that I need for the week's shop. It's just because there's obviously better prices in some places and things are on specials and you know, you've got like your favourites. Anyway, so without further ado, here is my weekly grocery haul. So I spent about $150 on this grocery haul. As you'll see, it includes obviously things we're going to eat throughout the week, but also a few things for the store cupboard and just a few other essentials that, you know, we wouldn't necessarily need to buy every single week. But I thought the best place to start would be with the breakfasty items that we've got. We've already got some cereal and porridge, so I didn't need to pick up too many breakfast items this week. But a little treat for probably Saturday morning, we picked up these bakery croissants from Coles and we're going to heat them up and have them with some butter, maybe some jam, maybe some cheese, haven't quite decided yet. And then the other couple of like breakfasty things I got are more kind of like breakfast on the go, or if I've got an early class I can just grab before I go out. But got these Uncle Toby's chewy apricot cereal bars. They look, yeah, really tasty actually. And also got the Uncle Toby's strawberry flavour yogurt coated ones. So I wanted to get two because they were half price and I thought I'd get one kind of yogurty covered and one not. So that's all the breakfast items. The next couple of things that I picked up are more kind of lunchy, or more for me for lunch when I'm at home rather than having lunch at uni. So the first thing I got was this 4-pack of Kraft Easy Mac and Cheese. I haven't tried the original one of these before. I've had the chicken flavoured ones, which I really enjoyed, and just thought I would go for the plain mac and cheese ones this time. Super easy, super quick and super convenient when I'm, you know, busy and studying and everything. And then I also picked up something I haven't actually tried before but is very popular here, and it is these ramen noodles. So these are the mee goreng fried noodles. Obviously I'm not going to go and, you know, put all of this stuff on them every single time, but these are like the best seller noodles, and I thought, well, they must be a bestseller for a reason, so I'd give them a go. And I also get 5 packs in here, so I've got more than like a week's worth of lunches and I can alternate between them and yeah, not get bored of having the same thing every day. And the next couple of things I thought I could either have maybe in a wrap or sandwich or a toasty, that kind of thing, but it's these 2 different flavors of tuna. So picked up this Wild Tides tuna here. This is teriyaki flavored, which isn't a flavor of tuna I've ever tried before, and also the Mexican style tuna. Again, I don't think I've tried this one, but yeah, I thought they both looked interesting, and this will definitely do like 2 meals and this will do 2 meals. So yeah, definitely sorted for lunch items for the next couple of weeks or so. And then on to the things that are more for dinner that aren't like from the fridge or from the freezer. So the plan is for one night this week to have pasta. Picked up this bag of rigatoni from Coles. This was only $1 for this big bag of pasta, and they also have loads of other different shapes. But to go with that, we're gonna have pesto. Most of the pesto is going to go in the pesto stuffed chicken that we're having earlier on in the week, but then the rest of the pesto I'm going to use with the pasta just to use it all up. And then the next thing I picked up, we're actually having for dinner tonight, and it is the Old El Paso hard and soft taco kit. So this is actually half price because I would never pay full price for an Old El Paso kit because they're absolutely extortionate. But yeah, I thought this one was really exciting with the mixture of the hard and the soft tacos. You obviously get the spice mix and the salsa. I'm going to use some spice mix that I've already got left over from last week, and then just save this one for another time. And then it's got a few bits to go with it. So I've got a tin of sweet corn, and then maybe have this salsa, or maybe just have the salsa that's actually in it. But if not, I can use this for another meal, maybe nachos or something. I'm actually planning on having these as veggie tacos. So I'm going to have capsicum, onion, obviously the sweet corn, got lettuce, jalapenos, cheese, sour cream. So yeah, I'm sure that will be really tasty. I'm really looking forward to having that tonight. Picked up some new gravy because we're going to be having sausage and mash a bit later on in the week, and got some chicken salt, which just is going to go on chips, and I just thought it was really interesting. And we've only ever had chicken salt chips on like takeout chips or like chip shop chips, so I really wanted to get some to have at home. And then also picked up this massive jar of pickles. So these look so tasty, they look so thick and just really delicious. But the plan is to have some chicken burgers, which you'll see in a bit, with pickles and sweet potato fries, like slaw and salad and everything. So yeah, looking forward to that. And then just picked up a couple of condiments that obviously I wouldn't buy every single week because it would take more than a week to get through them, but I needed to get some more. So the first thing was this chipotle aioli, which we've had before and is so delicious. So I'm kind of tempted to have a bit of it with tacos tonight. I haven't quite decided. And then the other thing I'm very excited about, because we haven't tried yet, but again, it's something really popular and loads of people rave about. This is QP mayonnaise. We've just gone for the like standard one. They do a lot of different flavors. They've got like wasabi, sriracha, I think a couple of others, but yeah, I've heard really good things about this, and I don't know, I thought it would be really interesting to try. Also picked up this bag of chips, just sea salt flavour. So we'll probably have these with our like barbecue-y, salady meals over the weekend to go with a dip that you'll also see a little bit later on. Also picked up just a couple of drinks. So first thing was this cordial. This is the fruit cup flavour. We've had this numerous times before and it's definitely a firm favourite with us. And picked up some new coffee, a coffee that I've not tried before, and it is this Vittoria coffee. This is their, I don't know, Italian blend. It looks like it's going to be quite a good strength, but someone at work actually recommended this brand of coffee to me, and this was half price. Instead of being $11, I think it was like $5.50, and I thought I'd give it a go. And then the last like non-fridge, non-freezer items are a few treats, because what is a grocery store trip without picking up a few treats? So first up, got some double stuffed just ordinary Oreos, and also some double stuffed cinnamon bun Oreos. I'm gonna make mini cheesecakes. I haven't decided if I'm going to use the cinnamon bun ones or the original flavoured ones. Probably the original flavoured ones, but I've got some little ramekins and I'm going to make some cheesecake and use up some cream cheese that we've got. And then the rest of the treats are actually all things that we haven't tried before. So picked up these Jelly Belly donut shopped flavoured jelly beans. These are the flavours of them. They look really interesting, and this little packet was only like 75 cents, so I thought it seemed quite fun and yeah, quite interesting to try those. And then I've got some lollies. So again, yeah, ones I've not tried before. I've got these Haribo Volcano Fizz, which just look pretty fun, I reckon. These Haribo Sweet and Sour Bears are actually like attached. You get like a sweet bear and a sour bear. Got these Allen's Big Aussie Road Trip. I think these, oh yeah, it does say new. I was going to say these are new, and the flavours sound quite good. They've got pineapple, banana, strawberry, orange and apple. So a few different flavours there for lollies that I've not had before. And then the final treat, probably the treat I'm like most excited about, is a new bar of Caramilk. So it's Caramilk and Marvellous Creations. So you get jelly popping candy beanies in caramelised white chocolate. Just looks delicious. I love Caramilk and I love the Marvellous Creations, so hopefully together this is going to be like extra delicious. So that was all of the kind of cupboardy bits, the bits that will obviously last more than a week. Obviously not going to eat all of these treats and everything in a week and obviously finish like a whole thing of sauce or a whole thing of gravy. So I'm now going to show you everything that is for the fridge. The only thing I haven't been able to buy yet is some chicken breasts, which I think I'm having on Tuesday, but just because the dates weren't quite long enough, so that's the only one other like fridge item I need to purchase. So first up, I have got this cream cheese. This is actually going to form the base of an Oreo cheesecake or some mini Oreo cheesecakes. I have got a spicy capsicum dip. This is probably our favourite dip. Again, this has got a cream cheese base, but I'm going to have this with some chips dipped into it. I've got this giant block of halloumi cheese, and then the next thing was something a bit different. It's these Moroccan inspired burgers. So these have got carrot, chickpeas, zucchini and spices. These are a 2-pack. Now I don't think we're going to have these this week, but they were on clearance, and they're actually in date until the middle of October. So I thought I'd get these. These might end up going in next week's meal plan. But yeah, I thought these would be nice either in a bun like they've got there, or like with some couscous or salad without a bun, in a wrap. Just looked quite versatile, and yeah, really quite delicious. So I've also got this absolutely ginormous packet of beef sausages. You can see there's 24 in the pack here. We're having like a sausagey barbecue on Saturday, so we'll use a few of them for then. And then we're having sausage and mash later in the week as well. So the rest of them I will just freeze for future meals, future weeks. But other things I'll probably use these for will be like a tray bake, in a wrap, hot dogs. So I feel like sausages are very versatile, and it's actually pretty good value to go for a real big pack, and I know that we'll use them up. So yeah, got those. So of course I also picked up some fruit and veg. So I really like to have fruit either as a dessert or with breakfast sometimes, or like a mid-morning snack. So the first thing was this melon. Oh, and we tend to pick up either like what's on special or what's in season just to get the best prices, because they do tend to fluctuate quite a lot. Also went for this punnet of very red looking strawberries. A big bag of children's sized mandarins, but I like these because they don't have the seeds in, and they're just, yeah, ripe, so ready to eat. And I also picked up a few kiwis. I actually picked up 6 kiwis because they were 6 for $4, which I thought was quite a good price. And then lastly, I've just got a few veggies and salad bits. So I've already got some onions in the fridge. So I picked up this giant red capsicum that will actually go with our like tacos that we're having, and maybe a little bit left over for the salads. Bag of beetroot slaw, which I've never actually tried before. It's got broccoli, beetroot and carrot, and just looked really, really interesting. Aussie staple, an avocado. This will probably go on toast because it needs to ripen up for a few days, so we would have already had the tacos by the time this is fully ripe. Also got some potatoes. Got 3 quite large potatoes to make mash with, because we're going to have mash with the pesto stuffed chicken and also mash with the sausage and mash. We tend to alternate between the white potatoes and sweet potatoes, again depending on what's on special, what's the best price. And last week we had sweet potato mash, so this week we're gone for the white potato mash. And then the last salady thing is something that has finally come back to supermarkets, is finally a reasonable price, and it is iceberg lettuce. Now this is probably the biggest iceberg lettuce I have ever seen. It's in this bag. It's as big as my head, so yeah, it will definitely be more than enough lettuce for our meals over the weekend. So the last few bits of food I've got to show you are just from the freezer. So I already have a couple of things in the freezer that I'm going to use for this week. So I've got some sweet potato fries that I bought a couple of weeks ago, so I'm not going to include those. But to go with the sweet potato fries, and probably one of the things I'm most excited for this week, is these takeout chicken burgers. These are the Louisiana style chicken burgers, and they look outstanding. So we're also going to have ours with pickles and slaw and some aioli, and the only other thing we also need to buy this week is some brioche rolls, because again, when we saw them the other day, the dates weren't quite long enough. So yeah, just chicken breast and brioche rolls I think is all we need. So I've got this bag of cauliflower and broccoli. So this will either go with the sausage and mash or the pesto chicken and mash. Haven't quite decided yet. Obviously I'm not going to use the whole bag. Can use the rest of it for a roast or curry, stir fry. You know, frozen veg is definitely very versatile. And I tend to buy more frozen veg than fresh veg, just because obviously it lasts longer and you can have a good variety without spending too much money. Which brings me on nicely to the last freezer item, and it is this bag of carrots, peas and corn. Again, we'll either go with the sausage and mash or the pesto chicken. I'm going to do one with each. And again, this could go with pretty much anything. A roast dinner, in a stir fry, in a curry, like in a rice dish, just pretty much anything. So again, frozen veg is very versatile and definitely better value than buying it all fresh. And I think it tastes better because they lock in all that goodness when they freeze it. So that was everything I picked up this week in my grocery haul. As I said, it came to about $150, and of course there are items that are going to last more than the week, and I think considering the amount of things we got was pretty good value. So what I'll do now is throughout the week when I actually make my meals, I will just insert a few clips of everything made. So I hope that you enjoy.